This was when I started to notice the fractures.
Literally next I've written Jess is working with everyone apart from Christina. Christina,
I've put
Adriana.
Christina about a million times in my note.
And interestingly, that's a part of what's the capital of Denmark? Copenhagen, where there's this artist little colony called Christiania, and it's lawless, and you're allowed to sell weed in there.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Work that into the title.
Jess is working with everyone apart from Christina, Adriana, and Danny, including Tilly.
I don't like that.
Jess wants Christina to leave,
Yeah,
she's trying to put her on the scent of voting for somebody else.
Jess said, deep down, I am holding something against her. Deep down.
Deep down.
Not so deep down.
Oh, speaking of deep down and holding things against people, Jess spilt some tea on the Tully podcast.
Did she?
And she goes, there's various group chats. Tully's I've heard some people have left the group chats. She's watching it back, it kind of refreshes the emotion for a lot of people, and there's been a few people that have left group chats, and she goes, some people will never talk to each other again, and one person I'll never talk to and I'm happy about is Renata, because she had a problem, or she had something to say about my sexuality.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which obviously will never be aired.
I mean, who would talk to Renata again anyway? She went the second day. But I don't blame Jess then. I wonder what she said.
Can you imagine? I mean...
Yeah, I can imagine.
Well, that happening, it not being dealt with,
aired,
or not being shown, honestly, she should have been evicted.
Yeah.
I don't know what she said, but...
Yeah, no, I can imagine. They cover up shit when they want to, don't
they? Jess tells Christina she wants to clear the air and work with her, but it's a lie.
It was a lie. That was deep down. I'm holding something against her.
Christina goes, after 6 weeks, Jess suddenly wants to make a business deal. My bullshit detector was going... Christina bluffs quite well, I've written.
Yeah.
Because she sat there and she took it. She listened to all of what Jess was putting out there, and she sort of didn't manage to not roll her eyes or anything like that.
Yeah. I like this new side of Christina.
Who was that always rolled their eyes and BB Can? And it was really obvious. Braden.
Oh, yeah. I put Sid is trying to get more chalk.
Was he actually?
Yeah, he was. He was trying to get some more. Dan said to Jess, if you win today, make sure you put me up. And I put, at least he has a key this time. We're talking this shit.
Oh, yeah.
But because last time he was doing it with no such...
Yeah, you're right. He's got a safety net now.
Yeah.
He goes from one warrior to another. I just wanted you to know I'm going to put you up.
Yeah, it's so fun. It's that is something, it's such a small thing in BB or show, but you would never, ever see someone come at someone in BBUS and say, just so you know, if I win today, I'm going to put you up.
No
one would fucking dare. The only person who might say that is Janelle, and she's fucking gone week 2 or whatever. No one has the balls to say that shit in BBUS. So
don't you think that in this series, because we've already had one series, the game has really developed? I feel like it's carving its own niche, because it's neither 100% competition.
Yeah.
It's partly social, it's partly public vote. I feel like it is a different entity.
Twists. Yeah. And you do have to be very, very flexible. It's like what Dan said a while back, and what Dan Giesing said even further back. You have to adapt to the shit that BB throws at you. Yeah, it is a fix, and Ted is going to do this and do that, and go, oh, but you're not going, blah blah blah. You have to be you can't sit there stamping your feet and go, no, and you can't sit there as a viewer stamping your feet and go, no, this isn't fair.
Yeah, because this is what you signed up for.
If that happens to Dan, believe me, I will be doing that. But you have to sort of accept the peaks and troughs of the game, and they might not be even manufactured by the players, but that's just the way it's going to go. Like you said, you need to roll the waves and roll the punches.
Yeah.
It's profound. Gaz's tattoo of the week.
So it was the nominations challenge, and it was in the garden for the first time this year, I think.
Yeah, I noticed that.
So they had these flaming silhouettes cut out, and they had little handles and tiny little feet pegs you had to stand on.
That looks so hard.
Danny goes, I can go for 36 hours in this one. Danny always speaks a big game and then drops out after a couple of hours, if that.
But he's normally got someone else to pick up the slack for him. Some young woman.
This looks really painful on the feet. If you take even a hand or foot off of a peg, you're eliminated. So you can't even reposition, like stretch out your leg or...
That reminded me of Janelle and BBUS and that, like the final 3 HOH competition. They'd literally just started holding on, and they had to hold on to the key, and she just let go. She just like lost concentration, just let go. Like straight away, the whole thing was like virtually over. It's just like no. But did you notice during this they were sort of psyching each other out, weren't they? Trying to make them lose concentration.
As soon as someone started to talk to someone, it was so easy for them to accidentally let go. And sometimes it was like the housemate trying to psych out somebody else lost the concentration.
Yeah, come unstuck. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Danny and Jess were next to each other, and Dan said, "I wonder if you and Marley will look that happy later on in the eviction chairs." And this is when Dan fucked up and went out, wasn't it?
Was it?
I put Dan should have been concentrating and not being a twat.
I remember he had his cap over his face.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Then Adriana was offering to like reposition it. And Big Brother goes, "Oh, I want to see those pretty..." What does he say? Like, "I want to see those eyes" or something. He goes, "Oh, there's that pretty face." Big Brother said. Oh yeah, Jess and Danny were goading each other over it, and goading's a very Big Brother word. I like that for Big Brother.
Goading me, you're goading me, and that pulled it out.
Probably think so.
And then it started raining as well. It's like, oh my god! Did you think Ted engineered that rain?
Big Brother can control the environment. He can control the rain.
Shout out Paul McCartney, because I think he actually controlled the... Listen, this is very relevant. I think at a concert he did, it was going to rain that day, and he actually got these machines to like target the clouds and hold off the rain.
Shut up.
I may be making that up, but I think that's a true story. How many times can we mention Paul? We'll never ever mention Paul McCartney.
And hopefully never mention him again, but
hopefully
who knows?
not, but you know, if he can stop the rain, maybe he can do something about COVID as well. Who knows? He's got enough money, that's for sure, the tight cunt.
Jess told Danny there was a huntsman on his foot. Did you notice that?
What's that, spider?
Yeah.
Ooh, no, that's bad.
Danny took his hand off. Tilly did the same. Christina said, "Maybe we should reschedule this one till tomorrow morning." Guys, I'm not kidding. I'm going to be here till midnight.
That was good.
Just said, "You know you're good. You know you're good. Don't be scared, mate."
Yeah,
Christina.
As soon as Jess started saying that, you knew Jess was flagging. Because as soon as they start trying to cut a deal, that's when you're weak, when you start trying to cut that deal.
Christina goes, "Oh, I don't know, maybe, but you put me up like 14 times before." And Dan and I were trying to work out, is it possible that Jess put Christina up 14 times?
No,
Can't
definitely
be, right?
not. That was 4 hours in at that point. That's so impressive.
Jess started to try to put people off by making cat noises.
Oh, yeah.
We've seen someone trying to make noises in a competition before to annoy people. Was it UK?
Was that? I feel
Was
like
it Kieran?
Oh, God. I feel like it, yeah.
You know who knows, don't you?
Hmm.
Alfie better tell us who did that.
I feel like it was US. Someone was trying to put someone.
Oh, it might have been.
And was it something to do? Was it? I feel like Enzo was involved.
Oh.
Yeah, but I felt no. Oh yeah, then Jess took her foot off because she was being too cocky.
Yes, that really backfired. Ha!
Yeah, good. And Dan was cackling when she come on.
Charlotte said she was doing it for Alex because this would have been her thing.
Oh yeah.
And it was like, oh yeah, you know, I'm doing this for my sister.
Yeah.
And then Christina was like, oh no, don't do it for your sister, do it for yourself.
Yeah.
And then she lets go of the bloody handle.
Christina was proper mind fucking her as well.
So it was 5 hours.
Ooh.
Sid looked really solid, I thought. Then I said that. Then he literally instantly fell.
Yeah.
Danny said, "It's like coming back from the dead. Don't quit," to Christina.
And then Marley started to go to Christina, "Are we good? Are we good?" And you knew then Marley was on his way
starting
out.
to slip.
Yeah. And Dan went, "Oh, this is awkward."
Thing is, Marley started to kind of make a negotiation with Christina.
Yeah.
Christina should have instantly said to Marley, "You're safe."
Yeah.
You don't want Marley out now.
Yeah.
Just accept the deal in order to take the win. And I felt she was skirting too close to the edge.
But Game did respect Game, and she didn't put Marley up, which was fair.
Yeah.
You can't really put someone up who's battled with you
Not at that point.
It's not on to do that.
But also, it's Jess they want out, so it doesn't matter.
No. But as soon as Marley...
Oh, but was Marley part of the squeeze?
Oh, yeah, Marley and Mary, wasn't it?
Marley and Mary.
As soon as Marley come off, Jess must have thought, shit, I'm done, don't you think?
Danny said to Christina, pull the trigger.
That was a Katie-esque move there, wasn't it? And Christina was jumping up and down. I thought, how the fuck can you be jumping up and down after doing that for 6 hours? She's very tough, I have to say. Her and Tilly, I don't know who I would want on my side, actually, because they're both fucking hard.
In that case, do you believe that Christina has been playing down her strength until now?
I do remember in that tug of war thing, she was really good.
Oh, she grated Mel.
Yeah, and I was shocked.
Yes, you're
when
right.
that
I
happened.
was shocked at that too. I forgot about that.
But after that, she didn't do anything for a while. I think it's those certain types of comps, isn't it? It has to be that certain. Like Tilly's really good at certain ones, but if I had to say, okay, you'll have Tilly on your side, you'll have Christina on your side. I wouldn't really know who to choose. I think
Tilly's
Tilly
stronger.
might have the edge.
Tilly pips it.
Tilly's got the edge, but Christina's. I wouldn't mind having her on my side either, especially if I was Dan.
She goes, I'm going to nominate Jessica. She's going home tonight.
That you and Christina's got like 5 different personalities. At first she didn't seem to have any personality.
No, none.
Then she had like a showman's personality. Then she had a sort of hell's coming revenge personality. And now she's just like cocky, like, I don't know. I like it though. The more personalities the better. Sid hasn't even got one.
In the nom, she said, did she like draw out Jess? I don't know, because what I've written. She said, I just don't trust her, and she's just been held on a pedestal for so long now that it's time to flip things up. And then, go on.
I was just getting so excited right here. You know my thoughts on Jess. I've just written time's up, bitch.
I have to say, even though like she's the other side of the house, and obviously I'm Team Danny. There is something I like about Jess. I do think she's kind of likeable. Do you not?
It's been a good rivalry. I think the rivalry has been good. I know. I absolutely cannot stand her.
I found Katie dislikable, but I find Jess likeable. I think she's actually a nice person. I kind of there's something about like she looks hard, but actually she's kind of soft. I like her voice.
I actually preferred Katie to Jess.
What?
I know.
I can't believe
Katie
that.
Was
you
more
despise Katie.
I know. Katie was more like love to hate, but Jess is just like hate.
Oh, that's surprises
to me.
me.
Yeah,
I
Jess
quite like her.
To me, hanging out with Jess, I would just have nothing in common with her at all. Like at least Katie seems like she'd be down to
Come on, you both got undercuts.
That's true.
Is a bit wonky.
Oh God, yeah. I hope mine's better. I know you do mine better than hers. I think with Katie, I could go out and get fucked. With Jess, what are we gonna do? Do you know what I mean? I don't want to talk about sport. A glass of red, twist my arm, but it's not my favourite.
Jess, after the... Okay, also SJ. Sorry, nominations were Jess, SJ and Ari, who were both considered the safe votes. After Big Brother announced the nominations, Jess goes, who wants to chat?
Yeah,
Nobody came forward.
And then Mary was just like
she basically grabbed Mary by the ear, like, you're coming with me.
Yeah. Bullied her, I've put.
Yeah, onto that little seat to have a chat in the corner.
Oh yeah, and then her body language was quite intimidating with Mary. I thought she was like, who you gonna vote for? And it's just like, fucking hell. And little did we know, Mary is not one to be trifled with. But we only learnt that next episode.
Oh yeah, she really got some fire in her belly.
She had a personality as well.
Jess was trying to put a target on Ari. Danny told Ari not to let them blindside him, and he said, bury him? Bury them? What did he say?
How can Ari not let them blindside him? If they blindside him, they blindside him. Oh, I don't have that far.
Well, unless he sees it coming. Dan was worried that he doesn't have the numbers to save Ari. There's always Dan, like, do I have the numbers to do this or not? Ari, he was considering sending Ari to the bunker. Or the corridor, whatever it's called. And then he goes to kind of tell Ari.
But Jess is talking to him.
No, SJ it was.
Oh, SJ was.
He sent out of the room.
Oh yeah, he's like, are you nearly done? Like, get the fuck out of it.
Can you get out of my office, please?
Yeah.
He tells Ari about the key. He goes, I want your mum's word.
Yeah.
Remember that?
No.
He goes, I want your mum's word.
Yeah, I have
so Ari goes, okay, I swear on my mum's life.
Yeah. He goes, I've got a key to get you out of here through that thingo. That thingo! It's like Dan actually remembers how to push the button this time because he didn't know. Remember last time he got confused.
Go back into the diary room. Like, what is it?
He's like, what are the instructions
I
again?
liked it when Big Brother told him about the key and he was kind of like, that button that we spoke about before.
Yeah, it's like,
and he's
it's like, fucking hell, Daddy gets this one again as well. Literally gets everything.
So basically it was there and then. Danny goes to that corner, opens up the carpet, finds the button, presses it. that bloody back of that sofa was so slow.
Yeah.
Weren't you like on the edge of the seat, like,
Yeah, but
come on,
I was thinking it's fake, like when he was looking out and they're all sort of milling about
and
out
just
there.
like kind of goes to go towards, but doesn't.
And Danny, what did Danny say? I'm just doing my stretch.
Yeah,
sort of
no, but it was ingenious. He like
Yeah.
he like